taking action for you.
The Detroit Archdiocese has pulled the plug on an event that was supposed to take place tomorrow at a Detroit parish.
And as Action News reporter Kimberly Craig shows you, the controversial move stems from the man who is set to be the main speaker there.
We're so proud of our kids, all of our kids, and particularly in this situation, our gay sons.
And that's why the Nelsons are so active in Fortunate Families, a support group for Catholics with gay family members. And tomorrow they were set to gather here at Christ the King Parish in Northwest Detroit. But at the direction of Archbishop Alan Vigneron, the Detroit Archdiocese told Fortunate Families that while they gathered here last year, tomorrow they could not.
We were hurt, we were frustrated, we were angry.
And why the Archdiocese said no is because the speaker for tomorrow's meeting is this man, Frank DiBernardo. He's the executive director of New Ways Ministry that advocates for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender Catholics.
They're afraid of having any discussion about homosexuality, and they would rather that there just be silence on the topic rather than a discussion.
I want to love and respect my Archbishop. And I try, but it's very hard. For him to condemn Frank DiBernardo, I want to say, Frank is one of the most loving Christian persons I've ever met.
The Detroit Archdiocese released a statement that in part reads, "This is not about banning a group because they cater to those with homosexual inclinations or their families. The Catholic Church sees ministry to those with homosexual inclinations and their families as important, and the Detroit Archdiocese even has its own support groups for such outreach. This is about one group in particular, New Ways Ministry, which has a history of straying from church teaching and causing confusion in regards to what the church actually teaches. That's what we want to avoid."
I say with the greatest sincerity that my gay son is the greatest blessing God has ever given me.
And the Nelsons say DiBernardo will still speak to Fortunate Families tomorrow at a location in Farmington Hills.
Families are being destroyed by an idolatry of doctrine.
Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.